Hey everybody, welcome back to He Said, She Said, doing something a little bit different today. I always say that because all of our videos are vastly different,
They are.
one from the next. So, the question at the top of the hour here, we're not shooting for an hour, I lied. The question at the top of the video, does cooking fall under DIY? Vote now, add something to the comments, give us your take on that, and by the end of the video here, we'll go ahead and unpack, well, at least what our take is on the answer to that question. So, cooking, gardening, preserving, we've touched on just some little chunks of that in our channel to date because, well, that's part of who you are. I was going to say that's part of who we are, but that's her sweet spot. That's your niche, right?
Right.
So cooking as a YouTube topic, that could be kind of its own dedicated thing. That's really its own niche in a way. You can do that and pretty much nothing else. And well, we kind of know somebody who does that.
Yeah, we might know someone.
We might know someone. You might know someone. We love you, Becky. So we've kind of steered clear to that update to date. We haven't been posting much on this channel, but I assure you we have been very busy the first quarter of this year. The news is we had aspirations of launching another channel. And what was that channel going to be called?
Real Food with Renee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we decided not to actually launch that channel and go there.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we just kind of run out of end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? It's just being that we both work full time and have, at this date, we have 4 grandbabies. So it keeps us pretty busy and we want a life, right? And as much as I love to teach. And so I really enjoy doing the videos, but they do take a significant amount of time by the time you script it, film it, edit it, post it. That's a significant chunk out of our weekend. And we were, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what you might see is like 30 minutes in length, but actually to get there, between shooting it and all the things that go with that, it's like there could be 5 hours investment in a video.
Right.
So go ahead where you left off. Sorry.
Yeah, so it got to the point where I felt like I was filming every weekend and you were spending hours editing. I think we came back from a vacation and you were sitting in the office and I just kept hearing my voice over and over again. And I'm like, I kind of want you to be with me, not the virtual version of me. And so as much as I appreciate that, so we got to this point where we thought, do we do 2 channels?
Yeah. And given that even to date with He Said, She Said, we're not posting on the regular. We're not like some of these channels who kind of that's what they live and breathe and might even be their full-time job and so they're posting multiple videos a week, but we weren't even posting regularly, even weekly, even if we put all of our focus into Real Food with Renee. I thought it was a great name though for a channel. Anyway, we decided, yeah, there's not enough wind in our sails to really do it justice. So good news and bad news kind of all in one breath. Hey, we were going to do this thing, but we actually decided not to. But as a little bit of a consolation, there is some good news.
Yeah, so we did create a number of videos. And so we're going to post them out on He Said, She Said. So we'll be sprinkling those out over the next few months.
Because why not?
Because why not?
Because otherwise they're just sitting there collecting dust. No one gets to enjoy them.
Right.
Some of them were better than others. There was, just like He Said, She Said, there's been a learning curve.
Some of them are pretty cringy.
About everything to do with video production and pacing and presentation and lighting and all the things. But we figured why not shoehorn them into DIY, which is kind of the running theme in case you hadn't already picked up on it with He Said, She Said. It's whatever the project du jour turns out to be. So we're back to good news, which is we're at least going to go ahead and share those with you here.
And I think it opens up a lot of doors too, because whatever we're doing that week, we can just throw the camera up and shoot it too. So whether I'm in the garden, harvesting herbs and showing you how to cook with them, I think there's some variety, and hope that doesn't give you too much whiplash. So if you like what we're showing, we'd appreciate you coming along. And if it's like, that's not your thing, maybe the next week will be your thing.
Yeah. And so with that in mind of this breadth of subject matter, because DIY can take us down a number of different paths. So along with a handful of those videos that we already shot, what are some of the other projects that are in the queue that at least we have aspirations of documenting and sharing with you all?
Yeah, so I still have some upcycling projects. I have a diaper changing dresser station.
Conversion thing, yes.
Yeah, I have an old drop leaf table I want to turn into a potting table for the garden. So I get to spend some time in the studio and use your expertise to build some stuff. We have some, I guess, landscape kind of conversion stuff, turning some of my areas into more herb gardens, perennial gardens. Some of my plants died over the over the winter. They might have died over a weekend too, but there was the winter. So doing some things like that.
Yeah, we actually added some raised beds on, not inside the garden space, but out on the south side of the barn. That we didn't capture that and share that with you. So we'll have to shoot a clip, because that just changes the whole look of that side of the barn, really.
Yeah, those will all be sunflowers and dahlias.
Yeah. We'll throw that into
things.
one of those outdoor landscaping-ish videos. And as for me, so I've got a handful of like wood shop related projects. Some of it's like shop fixtures, shop furniture, whatever, workbench-ish oriented things. I've got a few of those sorts of things. And I've been pretty adamant about not starting some of the things that I want to build for in the house, some built-ins, until the shop is like actually equipped. I didn't want to work with kind of a half ready or partially ready shop. I wanted to have it like kind of fully tricked out and have all of the I guess conveniences and tooling and whatever else. So the road to getting the shop ready has been just as much fun as I hope as some of the other, like actually building stuff for in the house. So we've got like a hall tree kind of a thing we want to do in our mudroom. There's like a laundry basket storage doodad that I think is going to be a pallet wood project. That could be fun. There's the third project right there in our mudroom. We've got some lower cupboards that don't even have a countertop yet, so we were going to expand on that countertop and add a stack of drawers and do a nice like finished looking countertop. It's just got a slab of raw, not OSB.
I don't know what it is.
Some kind of sheet good product that's just stained, and it's been sitting like that since we moved in 5 years ago, and it's like we really need to like I need to get my button gear and finish that little project in our mudroom. Always had intended to have a sliding barn door to my office. Right now it's just an open pass-through doorway type of thing. So building a sliding barn door is going to be fun. I'm excited about that. I love you, but I'm excited about having a door on my office.
We'll keep the grandbabies
sometimes.
out.
Well, there's that.
They like to go in there and explore too. So
maybe some kind of a headboard sort of thing. There's any number of built-ins and whatnot that we want to do here in the house. So no idea what the cadence of those projects is going to be in terms of how often we can film and share bits of that adventure with you. But rest assured that despite the fact that you haven't seen much of us, we're not done. there is more to come.
Yeah. I think, you know, you said it at the beginning. I mean, we have busy day jobs, busy lives. And so,
Very demanding jobs.
you know, by the time the weekend comes, it takes a lot of time to build these things. It may take us a few months to get something ready. So it's just like you know, when you want to work on a project, you know, in your garage, it may just take that much time too. So we will sprinkle in more of the cooking and the canning and preserving because I'm doing it anyway. I'm happy to share that with you. And just, yeah, we hope you enjoy the variety of things, just like in your lives, you have variety too.
I just did pulled something out of left field, something motorcycling related. I've actually got even something bicycling related coming, a project I'm pretty excited about. So,
yeah. Oh, on that, I mean, this summer we hope to do more car camping, but bringing our bikes with and doing some bike trails. So if you are interested in seeing those types of videos, kind of vloggy type things, or what we cook when we're camping, let us know if you'd be interested in that type of thing. We could set up a camera and show you what our campfire meals look like too.
Yeah, all of our videos have been kind of what's happening around here on the homestead, as we loosely call it, but adventures, taking them with us.
Yeah, let us know.
Could that work? Could that work? That might work. We could do that.
Yep.
Anyway, so back to the beginning, that question of does cooking fall under DIY? Well, if you're in your own kitchen and you're doing it yourself, then taking it literally, yes, because you could always farm that out and go out to eat and make someone else do it. So again, because we have nothing else to do with those videos, we're going to shoehorn it in to that DIY theme that we have here at He Said, She Shed. And so if you see some videos that open up with, hi, welcome to my kitchen, welcome to Real Food with Renee, that's the backstory on those videos. So of those videos that we've done, tell us a little bit more about your expertise, your passions. Where are you coming from when it comes to food?
So I love food, first and foremost, but I'm also, you may not know this, I'm a certified health coach. And so for me, cooking with whole, real foods is really important. We try to eat low carb, low sugar, gluten-free, dairy-free, just because it makes our tummies happier. And since we are empty nesters, we do small-scale cooking, like as far as just cook once, eat 3 times. And so we have some systems in place, and I've shared some of those in those Real Food with Renee videos. But I'm very passionate about, you know, eating good food, healthy food that makes us feel good. No preservatives, like, yeah, everything
But
kind of.
it's not boring food.
It's not
tasty.
boring food. I use a lot of fresh herbs. I'm growing more herbs in my garden and really exploring those. That's been really fun. I've done a lot of dehydrating of my herbs and being able to add those in. I'm just really, really enjoying that. So
it's very cool.
And some fun, learning how to make curries, and I think I've done a couple of those videos too. But anyway, just spicing things up in a way that makes food interesting.
Yeah, and the whole, cook once, eat many times. Her skills in canning have just gone. So
yeah, that's been a fun one.
We're continuing to eat some really, really awesome things that you made a year ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah, it's got a little, like a mini grocery store in our pantry.
And it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty fun.
It's pretty awesome.
But I'll share those with you. But those are the things I'm passionate. But it's really about having a variety of foods in my pantry or in my freezer so that we eat at home more often because we feel better. Saves us a lot of money, saves us a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because we're really busy.
Definitely.
So.
Yep. It's great to just grab something from the pantry, and it's like, she'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry for not cooking tonight." I'm like, but you did. It was just weeks and weeks ago, and you canned it, just because tonight was boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm very spoiled.
You're easy to please though too. He's a
Yeah.
you kind of enjoy a variety of foods. He's not a picky eater, so that helps.
So just as our other DIY themed things are meant to inspire, to have you make something, build something, explore some skills that are there, or maybe dust off some old skills that there's a little bit of DIY spirit in all of us. We're hoping that the Real Food with Renee videos that we've got waiting in the wings have that same effect. They inspire you to maybe do something more in the kitchen than perhaps what you've done in the past, and to augur into what makes real food in your household, and hopefully, some of hopefully some of your passions become your passions through those videos.
Right.
So for all of the depth and breadth and weird places that we go, thanks for, as you said, rolling with the punches and wherever that DIY path takes us. Thanks for joining us on He Said, She Shed. More to come. Hopefully soon. We're just going to apologize in advance that it is not as regular, perhaps, as we would like to be even.
Right.
But thanks to all the subscribers and non-subscribers alike that are tuning in. We love you all.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.